Minglawa, welcome to Myanmar Today. I'm Henry Zin. Here are the latest news and reports. Yangon Region Transport Authority starts water route to Cocogyun Township. Myanmar Livestock Federation denies danger of Salmonella. A story coverage on Yangon University of Foreign Language celebrating its 56th birthday. And the last report on Yoma Yangon International Marathon 2020 looking grander than the past. We'll definitely get to the reports in a while, but before that, let's take a look at some local news. State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi, chairperson of the Committee for Development of Rural Areas and National Races, met with local people in Nanyuan and Binlebu townships in Cocogyun region. During the meeting, the state councillor said, transportation is one of the vital necessities for the development of a country, and that the government focuses on the improvement of transportation in remote areas. She said, although the country's transportation became developed in the past 3 or 4 years, there are still many requirements in this sector. While the country is on the track of development, the people must improve. The state councillor added by saying she found many school children on the way. It is a good sign for the country. They are the signs for the future of our country. Both schools and school children must be developed. They need higher education standards, and she continued saying that education is required to have capacity for solving difficulties and challenges in life. Despite having knowledge from books, no one is said to be an educated person if they have no capacity to overcome challenges. Myanmar and Japan on Tuesday signed the 4 exchange of notes for 4 loan projects, which will be implemented with a loan worth about 120,915 million yen, according to the Embassy of Japan in Yangon. The 4 projects include Yangon Sewage System Development Project in Yangon, Urban Development Project for the reduction of traffic congestion and the damages affected by the flood in Yangon, and Power Distribution Improvement Project in Yangon and Mandalay, and providing funds to the Regional Infrastructure Improvement Project in Chin, Rakhine, Mon, and Kayin states and the Ninai region. A press release of the embassy stated that these projects are part of the implementation of the commitment of 800 billion yen private-public assistance, which Prime Minister Shinzo Abe stated during the meeting with State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi in November 2016, within 5 years. India government offered 20,000 relief aid bags worth $235,456 to internally displaced persons in Rakhine State. Union Minister for Social Welfare, Relief and Resettlement Dr. Wimya A expressed thanks for the donations of India government, which signed MOUs to provide the $25 million worth assistance in 5 years, including construction of 250 houses in Shuiza, Nantha Town and Jainchang Town villages. He added that the 12 project agreements will be signed in this financial year. Indian ambassador to Myanmar then handed over the donation items and explained India's assistance in education, health and agriculture sectors of Myanmar. The government is also working with Singapore-based the Asian Philanthropy Circle and Mainly I Love Kids to help Rakhine people learn skills and vocational education. That's all with the local news, and here's the first report on Myanmar Today. Yangon Region Transport Authority has started sailing to Cocogyun Township for better transportation for the residents and employees staying there. The ship, which can carry at least 60 passengers, will be sailed at least once a month. YRTA provides free of charge to the passengers, and it also provides services for meals. Dora Zin reports.
Yangon Region Transport Authority (YRTA) started providing a two-way sailing between Yangon and Cocogyun. Located over 400 kilometers south of Yangon, Cocogyun has a difficult transportation connecting with other cities. To enable the smoother and more secure transportation, YRTA has implemented the water route to Cocogyun, and the launching ceremony took place on 21st January at Myanmar 5-star line Takeda Jetty.
We expect to sail the ship to Cocogyun the first week of the month. This water route is especially for the residents of Cocogyun and the government employees or other employees working there. It is not easy to do agriculture at Cocogyun due to the unfavorable climate. But now people living there can import the goods from Yangon every month. They can also export the coconut, which is the main produce there, to the city. The employees who work there will also be motivated because of the possible way back home every month. Our purpose is to make the lives of people staying there develop and convenient. This is the duty of government to look after the citizens living away from the city. YRTA was assigned to implement the water route to Cocogyun, and today we are to start the first sailing.
Even though the ship is to be sailed once a month, the exact date of departure is not still confirmed for every trip.
We are not to charge any fees for the passengers and for the goods transport. We are still considering the process. We will run the sailing once per month. It takes 40 hours from Yangon to Cocogyun. Then the goods will be transported there. Depending on the duration it takes to completely transport the goods, we will leave Cocogyun. The next trip will also depend on the duration of the first. But we are trying to run at least once a month.
For the convenience of the passengers, the expense is mostly on YRTA.
We implemented this water route with the vision of providing development, convenience, and smooth transportation to the citizens living in Cocogyun. The goods are to transport include foods, commodity, and other essentials such as construction materials. The ship can carry at least 60 passengers. Despite being free of charge, we will also provide meals aboard the ship.
YRTA has contracted to land the ship with just 20 million, which will be paid from the management fund of YRTA.
I am happy and thank you for the water route to Cocogyun. I was born in Cocogyun, but it is not easy to go back my hometown often. Now I am back to my hometown to visit my relatives living there.
Being the township of Yangon Southern District, those who want to take the ship by YRTA have to inform ahead to the office open for Cocogyun Township at General Administration Department in Dalian. YRTA makes sure of the legal pass of the permitted passengers, and for the moment, the travelers to Cocogyun will not be allowed yet. This is Dora Susan reporting from MI Radio.
That's a report on Yangon Region Transport Authority starting water route to Cocogyun Township. Alright, it's time now to check on the weather forecasts in Myanmar. Well, in Yangon, we'll be seeing a bright sun with areas of high clouds. Expect highest temperatures of 34 degrees Celsius and the lowest of 15 degrees Celsius. Sunshine in Naypyidaw with a few clouds during the day. Expect highest temperature of 33 degrees Celsius and the lowest of 10 degrees Celsius. It's a nice weather with plenty of sunshine in Mandalay. Expect highest temperature of 30 degrees Celsius and the lowest of 13 degrees Celsius. Well, we have another report coming up and then we'll check on the stocks and currency exchange rates. The report of Salmonella contained in chicken last week was a big hit to the poultry industry according to Myanmar Livestock Federation, which held a press conference on Tuesday at Myanmar Fisheries Federation in Insane Township. Therefore, Myanmar Livestock Federation wanted to clear the confusion among consumers that eating chicken is not as harmful as it is being escalated on social media. Willinson will tell us more.
The news of chicken with Salmonella contamination, which spread out on social media last week, caused a big loss to the sale of chicken, and it had significantly reduced the market share since the news was first reported. According to the report by Myanmar Livestock Federation, the report of Salmonella in chicken make the consumer avoid consuming the chicken, and the price of chicken market in Myanmar has also been significantly declining, which is not a good sign for the poultry industry in Myanmar. Therefore, Myanmar Livestock Federation held an emergency press conference on this issue to clear the confusion among the consumers whether they should consume chicken or not. The press conference was held on 21st of January at Myanmar Fishery Federation in Inzane Township. Speaking to MI Radio, U Tae Min, chairman of Myanmar Poultry Sale Association, said,
The
decline of the market in poultry market was not the core fault of the social media where the news was first reported. But the problem is most of the people are not well aware or well educated about the presence of the salmonella in chicken. The people were over-worried that they are afraid to consume chicken. This is the reason why we invited several scholars and other responsible persons to make it clear that it is not harmful to consume chicken as it is being escalated on social media. However, we don't deny the presence of the salmonella in chicken, but the amount of salmonella which contains in the chicken is not normally harmful to consume. Anyway, if we want to make sure that there is no salmonella in the chicken we consume, we need to make sure the chicken is boiled well at a certain degree, at least 70 degrees Celsius for some seconds. Thus, boiling chicken is one of the best ways to clear salmonella contamination in the chicken. But frying chicken is not that effective in clearing the contamination of salmonella in the chicken. If you want to eat chicken by frying, you need to make sure that it is being fried several minutes from 7 to 10 minutes.
Salmonella is a bacteria which is mostly found inside the intestine of chicken, though sometimes it can affect the immune system of a person, but most of the time it cannot harm the gastric system of a person. But the harmfulness of Salmonella depends on the number of Salmonella contaminated in the chicken. If the number of Salmonella exceeds more than 10,000, then it can affect the immune system. However, the number of Salmonella contaminated is also significantly related to the way chicken is being handled from its breeding to selling process in the market, how it is being preserved, packaged, and delivered to the consumers. Therefore, according to the report by Myanmar Livestock Federation, blaming the farmers for contamination of Salmonella in chicken is not right. Salmonella cannot survive the heat above 60 degrees Celsius, and if chicken is well cooked, there will be no contamination of Salmonella. Dr. Min Luin is a livestock scholar who spoke to the media on how far we can prevent ourselves from Salmonella. He said,
Okay, US
Take example of United States of America, which is already a developed nation where there is the best farming system and well-advanced slaughterhouse. But even in America, they are not able to reduce the amount of contaminated salmonella in the chicken. But in order to reduce the amount of salmonella contaminated in chicken to minimum number, we need to make sure we give priority to cleanliness to everything related to chicken, from its production to the way we deliver to the customers.
Myanmar Livestock Federation also warned the consumers that the consumer should not believe everything they read on social media, but learn more about any escalated news or inquire to related departmental officials to confirm the news, as anyone can write anything on social media, which can be then reached out to everyone. This is Williamson for MI Radio.
That's a report on Myanmar Livestock Federation denying danger of Salmonella. And now we have an information on currency rates from Myanmar's central bank. $1 is at 1,465 kyats. 1 Chinese renminbi is at 212 kyats. 1 euro is at 1,624 kyats. 1 pound sterling is at 1,906 kyats. 1 Singapore dollar is at 1,085 kyats. 1 Malaysian ringgit is at 359 kyats. 1 Thai baht is at 48 kyats, and the Indian rupee is at 20 kyats. Gold is trading at $1,551. Silver is at $17. And Brent crude oil is at $58. On the Yangon Stock Exchange, FMI remains at 11,500. MTSH dropped 50 and it's at 3,850. MCB remains at 8,100. FPB is at 23,000. TMH is at 2,900. You're with MI Radio's Myanmar Today. You can log on to our website at miradio.com.mm and catch many other great programs of MI Radio on the website. We're also running on 96.1 FM in Yangon, 96.5 in Manali, and 96.7 in Naypyidaw. Alternatively, you can download our app on both iOS and Android platforms. It's easy to search. Just type in Myanmar INTL Radio and you'll find the app. Download it on your devices so you can listen to our radio programs on the go. Stay with us as we bring you more reports on Myanmar Today. Yangon University of Foreign Languages offers full-time degrees and part-time diploma in variety of languages. It's one of the universities in Myanmar which keeps up with the innovative learning standard. The university celebrated its 56th anniversary on Tuesday of its founding in 1964. We have the report from Agajo. Let's take a look.
Yangon University of Foreign Languages YUFL offers full-time degrees and part-time diplomas in variety of languages. It's one of the universities in Myanmar which keeps up with the innovative learning standard. Tens of thousands of language enthusiasts every year would largely struggle to get admitted to the language courses. The university on January 21st celebrated the 56th anniversary of its founding since 1964. For more on the highlights of the anniversary celebration, Dr. Jishwin, rector of the university, explained.
This celebration marks the 56th anniversary of YUFO. It is a bit late as there has been international conference and other occasions over the past week. Today, there are 3 parts in agenda. In the first part, we have the food fair organized by the students and teachers. And in the second part, we have homage pay ceremony for the retired rectors, prorectors, and teachers aged over 70. In the third part includes discussion about the reforming and modifying the Alumni Association.
There are 40 booths participating in the fair, and MI Radio also participated. Nancy Yamon, a third-year student studying French at the YUFL, said,
The university birthday celebration gets more exciting year by year. This is the event where you can enjoy food and snacks from different countries, as there are many different specialized languages here. And also we have food booths that are associated with ethnic people, and we can also play fun games, and we have live performances of the music club where people can sing and request songs. And we have photo booths where people can wear national costumes of different countries like kimono.
The Foreign Languages Institution, later to become the University of Foreign Languages, began its existence on the top floor of the Charter Bank building on Bansoden Street on 6th January 1964. The institute started with the 4 language departments there: French, German, Japanese, and Russian. The initial enrollment was 53 students in full-time diploma, part-time diploma, state scholars, and language proficiency classes. In 1965, the Chinese department was established. The Italian language department was re-established in 2014 and 2015 academic year. Students' admission has increased every year and in 2016 and 2017 academic year. Department of Linguistics, Department of Oriental Studies, Department of Philosophy, Department of History, and Department of International Studies were established in 1988. Main building was handed over from the former Ministry of Culture in 1966. There are undergraduate programs, master programs, PhD programs that are running as part-time, as well as full-time classes in YUFL. Besides, there are postgraduate diploma and certificates under the Center of Human Resource Development.
I'm a first-year student, so this is my first time participating in this ceremony. I'm so happy to see many friends and a variety of foods and entertainment activities.
Under the undergraduate programs, there are 8 languages offering bachelor's degree in Chinese, English, French, German, Japan, Korea, Russia, and Thai languages. It has to take 4 years to complete the degree. The master's programs, including qualifying classes, are now being offered in the departments of Chinese, French, German, Japanese, Korean, Russia, and Thai as 2-year full-time programs. Another channel to join the PhD program targeted to senior faculty members. PhD programs are now opened in the departments of Chinese and Korean languages. This is Agajo reporting for Myanmar International Radio.
That's a report on Yangon University of Foreign Languages celebrating its 56th birthday. And here's the last report on Yoma Yangon International Marathon 2020, looking grander than the past. Yoma Yangon International Marathon 2020, which was held on Sunday, and it consisted of 4 categories, which are full marathon 42 kilometers, half marathon 21 kilometers, 10 kilometers challenge, and 3 kilometers fun, run or walk. The number of participants increased this year than the previous one. Our reporter Zueman has more.
Yoma Yangon International Marathon 2020, which used to be held annually, took place in Yangon for the 8th time on 19th January. A large number of participants took part in the marathon, which is one of the sports festivals held in Yangon, and it saw a success. The proceeds of the marathon event are donated for charities, so the participants gained happiness and merits. Dosu Nimpui, official of Information Committee of Yoma Yangon International Marathon 2020 said,
I'm responsible for information about Yoma Yangon International Marathon 2020, which we are holding today. The marathon was held on a grand scale over the past years. There are 4 categories: full marathon 42 kilometers, half marathon 21 kilometers, 10 kilometers challenge, and 3 kilometers fun run or fun walk. The participants have increased in number this year more than the previous year. The foreign runners are more than 900 this year, whereas Myanmar participants are more than 10,000. The proceeds from Yoma Marathon will be donated for charities. The proceeds will be donated to 6 venues of Maternal and Child Welfare Association and the Yangon City Development Committee. The donations will go to Red Cross Society of Yangon Region, the Sports and Physical Education School, the Malaria Eradication Project of 2030, and the Youth Development Project. There are more participants this year than the previous year. We have a plan to give prizes to all participants.
Yoma Yangon International Marathon 2020, with the people of different ages from all parts of the country, has now turned the mass sports festival. The start point is Tuwanabumi Event Park. There are 4 race routes. Flag-off times are 5 a.m. for full marathon, 5:30 a.m. for half marathon, and 6:30 a.m. for 10.5 kilometers challenge and 3 kilometers fun run and walk. The respective departments, in collaboration with the social organizations, supervised necessary traffic routes and provided healthcare services for the safety of the participants. Usain Soton, a participant from Cocogyun Township, said,
Together with my friends, I joined Yoma Marathon and came from Cocogyun Township, Yangon region. I have never participated in such kind of event before. It seems very enjoyable. We had to take part in the event happily. We gained merits and we felt pleasant. I would like to invite my friends who missed this year to the marathon event of coming year. I was determined to practice in the marathon events of coming years.
The registration fee is 35,000 kyats. There are more than 11,000 participants in the marathon event, and it broke the record of the last year. All registration fees will be donated to charities. Tuwanabumi Event Park is teaming with the participants and sponsor companies. It was open since 3 a.m. Fees are given in charity for all comers in Tuwanabumi Event Park. Machibia King-u, a resident from Takira Township, said,
I live in Takita Township. I came to Yoma Marathon together with my friends. I failed to take part in it last year because of my health reasons, but I participated in it the year before last year. I joined the 10-kilometer event. I felt very happy and I saw the performances of the artists there. I had to run with the artists. The companies provided the participants with gifts. This marathon event is just exercise for me and it is enjoyable. I would like to tell my friends to take part in Yoma Marathon in the coming years.
Manguwa Masa, a Lisu damsel, said,
I come from Choktan Township, Yangon region. Together with my friends, I participate in Yoma Marathon. I participated in it this year, but didn't last year. I felt very happy since my arrival to Thuana Bumi Event Park. A variety of food is a large amount here and there. I felt very happy. I would like to take part in the marathon event every year, and I will come here every year.
And that's all the reports on Myanmar Today. Now, the world is turning faster and faster. It's good to keep up with the news from around the globe. So let's take a turn to some international news and find out what's happening around the world. For many Chinese families, the Spring Festival Gala has long been a fixture of their celebrations on the eve of the Lunar New Year. The annual television show was first staged on China's Central Television in 1983. In 2012, the Guinness World Records recognized the CCTV Spring Festival Gala as the most watched national network TV broadcast. The show was produced by China Media Group in 2019 after CCTV merged with China National Radio and China Radio International. On January 24th this year, the gala will accompany millions of Chinese people as they stay up past midnight and usher in the Year of the Rat in a happy and auspicious atmosphere. Yang Tongshan is the chief director of the Spring Festival Gala, and this is the third time for him acting as chief director. We have a video of an interview with him here. Let's take a look.
作为总导演的是3次，我们每次目标都是争取做得更好。今年我介入的比较晚，我是9月份，但是其他分组的同志已经是从3、4月份就开始了。整个剧组是3班倒啊，有人是早上开始干，有人是凌晨之后干，这个都不一样。这舞台一边在装着，然后这边就排练，排练一停，那舞台又开始装，来来回回就这么倒。最难的是语言类的节目，要拿谁不拿谁都不好。大家都有进1号厅的机会，然后在那边通过观众的反应，看看哪些是最终能站得住的。今年春晚，我们自己感觉，就一个字吧，就新。它首先第一个，它阵容比较新，好多新的演员，不管是小品的演员，还有歌舞的演员，还有杂模的演员，全是新的。第二个呢，就场景比较新，也可以说是，我们今年的场景是比较立体化的，然后那科技感比较强，整个场景来看呢，它跟前几届可能不太一样啊。另外呢，就是那个节目的形态比较新，我们也考虑到年轻人的节目，也考虑到中老年人的节目，然后花色品种都不一样，尽量能从不同的层面里面找到共性。最突出的小品呢，就是以前那种老的套路啊，那种小品的格式啊，可能这次有比较大的创新，可以说比较好看吧。希望大家支持春晚，也支持央视。好，谢谢。
In other news, 9 people have died of the new type of coronavirus and 440 cases confirmed in China, Chinese health officials said Wednesday, while briefing the media on epidemic control measures. An official said all of the deaths were cases in Hubei province. Well, that's a wrap, and thanks for joining me on Myanmar Today. I'm Henry Zin. Have a good day, everyone, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye now.